First is the warm-up. So let's just start off with some straight punches. As I'm punching and as you're punching, I'm gonna talk. So when I'm throwing these punches, I'm feeling these triceps. When you bring it back, flexing the biceps. Notice how I'm moving my feet, transferring the weight. I push off, same foot, same hand that's throwing the punch. Push, push. Now try to move your abs. See if you can feel your abs engage and twist with it. Finally, your back muscle. You're squeezing the back, same time you squeeze the bicep. Try to feel all those muscles. Breathe, chin's tucked. Always looking up through my eyes. Bringing the hands right back to the face, staying in my house, nice and safe. 10 seconds here. Always aiming real precise with those first two knuckles, make it count. Notice how my elbows don't flare out, they stay straight down the middle. All right, act like you're stirring a big pot and you want to squeeze your chest and your bicep muscle right about here. Squeeze, squeeze. Notice how the elbow goes up and down. These are your hooks. Same thing with the feet and the core, nothing really changes there. Still feel my back muscle as it protrudes and then I pull it back. Protrudes, pull it back. So we want to coordinate my squeeze always with that pull back on the back muscle. 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to uppercuts. Just scooping out. My squeeze is right here as I push off the foot. Push, push, push. These are all the punches you use in boxing. I got them, the ones that go keep throwing uppercuts. So if you're throwing punches down the middle and your opponent's covering them, that's what the hooks are for. If they block those, there's usually going to be some space right here, either for the face or for the uppercut. So they can't block everything. So when you're throwing combos, boom, 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 you're trying to hit everything. You don't know if it's going to be open or not. You're just throwing punches just like you're throwing them uppercuts right now still, right? Staying with it, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3. All right, let's take it to some squats. You choose your level as low as you want to go. Just squeeze those glutes, push them as low as I can. Do it. Nice and calm. 10 seconds here. Back and forth, just like this. For option 1, you can be right here. Option 2, cover a little distance, touch the floor. Just feel that glute muscle squeeze as you push off of the floor. March, or you can do butt kickers with it. You keep moving, I'm going to talk. Because it's very important that we talk about muscle engagement. So while my arm's moving and it's going forward, can you feel your chest muscle squeeze? When it's going backwards, can you feel the back muscle squeeze? So muscle engagement. Otherwise, you're just working the joints. You need to keep those muscles. You need to be activated to keep the joints in place so they're not rubbing around, hitting the bones, and etc. Alright, that workout's coming at you in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, you can grab some water if you need it. It's originally 1 minute, but we don't need that much of a rest. Your first move, coming through right here in your lunge. First, you keep the hands up for practice and just go down as low as you want. If you want to really rock it out, you can jump with it. All right, 10 seconds and we're gonna go. Halfway through, we'll switch sides. This is gonna work on ducking. How fast are you able to dunk? Squeeze my glutes and pop back up. Here we go. All right, 30 seconds, you're going right now. Pushing through your foot, making sure your knees in a straight line with your toes. All the weight's on your front leg, not my back leg. Switch legs, other side. Working these big muscles, man, to burn that fat off, to burn those calories. Ducking, come on, using that imagination. Stick and move and rest. You got a 15-second break right here. Usually with my breaks, I like to stretch it out. Maybe you grab one of these legs, big stretch. 6 seconds left, going right back to it. Oh, here comes the video game, they're shooting at you. Duck and come up. Just feel that glute muscle squeezing to pop you up. Switch sides, other side. Big deep breaths. Keep control of that breathing. So a full minute long. Don't worry about going down so deep. You modify it, but you don't stop. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. I like a lot of time. That means a lot of opportunity. As long as you keep moving and taking advantage of it, just like in life. No matter how you feel inside, whatever the body's telling you, it's not real. All that's real is what you observe and what you know. You know what to do. Switch legs, other side. It's just that we don't do them. It's all about choice. Decisions. Decision to keep moving. You take that break. Decision to take it as fast as possible. Time. 15-second break. And then we're going to go into about 2 minutes of cardio. First one, let's work that lunge again. 2 straight punches and then come down. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 1.5 minutes. 2 straight, 1 duck. Be loose on your feet. Watch how my feet move. Every punch. If you're not breathing, you're moving around. I can stay within a small space. I'm always jumping around though. All the weight's on your front leg. Switch legs, other side, same thing. Go, champ, come on. Use that abs. Use those abs to twist and get those punches out there. Twist forward, twist back. Yeah. You ain't gonna hold me down. Legs are on fire. That's the power though. Let you know you're alive. I don't not want to feel that, right? Usually if you don't feel nothing, you're dead. Four, 3, 2, 1. Don't stop till the bell rings. Working on some abs. First ab exercise. Just like you're working your slips, you're going to program that right now. Whatever stance you want, drop your head side to side. Feel that. biceps. Easy way to work the biceps though. Hand on top of hand. I'm gonna apply resistance both ways. Pull up and then relax. All right, 30 seconds, go. Notice how I just don't let go. I keep that tension on the bicep. It's a lot of resistance right there. All the way down. Stretch it out, activate it back. Keep it on one side right now. Can you overcome your other hand? Pretty hard. Take a break. You saw how I was going slow. Going slow like that makes sure that the arm's doing the motion and not the joint. The joint can do this all day. But when you do it like this, the muscles doing the work. Here we go, other side. And go. Apply as much resistance as possible. And then slowly take it off just enough so that you can make that movement. So my bottom hand is pushing in the whole time. Bottom hand is controlling the pressure so that, the top hand is controlling the pressure so that the bottom hand can move. 3, 2, and 1. So this next one will be better to do right for a whole minute. We're gonna go half on one side, half on the other. Got a minute and a half total. If you want to add to it, let's start programming. So notice how my right foot's back. Let's start. Right hand's in front. Pause the video if you need in position. I come down, my body drops down. Uppercut comes up, I straighten out that back leg. Boom. Lower and squeeze and come up at the same time. Look how everything works in unison. Switch sides. Only got 25 seconds. This round was only a minute. See if you can move at the same time. Same time my hands all the way up is the only time when I'm fully extended through that back leg. Coordination. Time. For your next minute and a half, we're throwing uppercuts. So work that motion. Feel that gravity do the work. I drop my hand down by dropping my body and then come up. Let's work one side just like that, right here. Notice how the abs move and come back. Wherever the body moves, the arm's gonna go move with it. So this has a lot to do. I can move this a lot faster than trying to move my arm fast. Keep moving. I'm going a little fast, but slow motion, this is what I'm doing. Being aware of that front leg, good alignment right there. Making sure my hand's coming out far enough to hit my opponent. Switch sides, other side. Back foot, same hand. Slow motion, this is what's happening. Throw it down, pick it up. Twist the abs, twist the back. Twist it back to bring it back. Twist it. Same leg, same arm. Trying to feel the crunch right here. So I'm just not bringing my leg up, but I'm really trying to crunch. Reset, crunch. Here we go. Just 25 seconds. Let the abs, keep moving. Let the abs grow smaller to pull your body down. Think of that kind of visual. They're squeezing and pulling my body down. It's all about feeling. If you're not feeling it, then you gotta go back to the drawing board and slow it down. Think really about what's going on and rest. Got 13 seconds to grab that water if you need it. Next exercise, we're just doing high knees. I want you to work on your speed. Bottom line, you're moving as fast as you can, chopping your arms. All right, let's go. You take your knees up as high as you want. Lean back with it to engage your abs. So instead of here, it should be here. Last option, you're right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. I think I should have brought some water too, but I'll be good. Another 30 seconds on the clock. You got it, champ. It's more mental than you know. And go. I'm always thinking about how am I absorbing this impact. It's all in the ankles. Really coordinating my fall with the drop of that heel and being bouncy. If I don't feel good about that, I'll take it down right here. The better I start getting at those shock absorbers, and I'll know it by practicing it. Your body will tell you these things, the higher you can go. Hope you're moving that whole time. Take a break. If I start talking, you keep moving. We're going for 1 minute now, that whole time. Notice, I'm never gonna stop if I get tired, but I'm gonna modify it. And go. I just zone out though. I look at the outside of my environment. So I'm not so much into my body and into that stress, but I'm taking in the moment. And then before you know it, time flies by. High step. If you're at home, you're going to your left side. And then from here, I'm loaded, my foot slides, and I step and throw a punch. So here we go. Move, watch how my foot slides, step and throw a punch. Move, punch. Move, punch. Ducking under that wire right here. Ducking under that punch. Coming up with a punch of your own. If you want to get a little more pretty with it, throw in that hook. Twisting the abs. Load it, unload it. Slide that arm on the shelf. Notice how my feet are loose. As soon as I throw that punch, my feet follow my body. I twist so vigorously, I lift off the floor. Hands always by my face. Staying protected. Stay protected. Lost my balance. Ooh. I'm trying to be careful with my knees. Ooh. Yeah. So you saw towards the end, I started stumbling. That's because I'm aware of my balance, where the pressure's at on my knees. If you're not aware of that stuff, that's how you tear up your body. All right, next ab movement. Let's do these. Keep your legs straight, opposite hand of the foot. Twist your abs though. should be an ab exercise. But we're getting a little stretch in there too. Notice how I keep my leg real straight. Feel that stretch. The only reason I usually stop is to end time. Way to go, y'all. 10-second break right here. Exercise 4 coming at you. Going to squats. There we go, 30 seconds. You go as low as you want. It's all about squeezing your butt muscle. Pop up. Watch how my hips come back. I squeeze, the glutes pop me up. Working them big muscles like that. We got the quads working. We got the glutes working. That equals fat burning, which is a different exercise than say bicep curls when you're working that little muscle. Work on coming up and throwing a punch. And time. Boom. So now you're coordinating the energy from the floor, shooting out of the hips, and then that hip motion whipping the arm. Let's give that a try on this next one. 30 seconds. Watch how the hips. Push off, boom, out of the arm. See, I'm twisting. Twist forward and back. It's like whipping a towel. So you don't hyperextend the arm, elbows coming up. I'm popping that elbow. Keep it up. Time, rest. 15-second break right here. This is when we go for a whole minute. More mental than anything. Modify the exercise if you need to. Don't go down so low. I know you can keep that up. Don't quit when the body tells you, because it's always going to fail. So if I need to, I'm right here. When I catch my breath though, I make sure I'm aware. And I go right back down to knock out at least one more. If you don't practice speed, you're not going to get fast. So throw a couple in there for speed. Throw a couple in there for depth. Here's speed right here. In 30 seconds, option 1, watch how my feet move. I'm right here. Other option, throwing a punch side to side. Pushing off of the toes, twisting my abs. I'm working on balance. Notice how my feet stay on that line. Heels move side to side. Grabbing something, pulling it back. Grabbing something, pulling it back. 10 seconds. Time, back to the abs. Yeah, little stretch. Next ab exercise. We can go ahead and grab like you're grabbing something. Bring your knee in, standing crunch. Feel these muscles though, tighten up. The abs are doing the movement to whip the arm and the leg together. Arms are burning, just holding them up right here. And time. Take that 15-second break. You got 3 seconds left. All right, y'all, exercise 5, fist on the hand and push into it. And then come back up. Gripping with my hand, working that tricep. Grab a little closer to your elbow if it feels good. Push in. Feel the back of that arm muscle squeeze. Push into it. And relax. Kind of working that bicep and the tricep, but we're really trying to attack this arm right here. So you can start seeing if you had bands, how those bands could come in handy. If you ever thought about how to use bands. 3 seconds, 2, 1, pushing into it. Bottom hand controls how much pressure. Top hand's pushing the whole time into the bottom hand. Feeling that squeeze in my biceps and in that tricep. And relax. All right. Doing 30 seconds on each side now. I'll tell you when to switch. 10-second break. It's effective, right? 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Just like the elbow is straightening right here, which with any exercise you do, you gotta know how to apply it. So when we throw those punches, tighten that tricep, what's happening? The elbow is straightening out to deliver that punch. So that little rotation, pop the elbow up, there's no difference. This extra strengthening move right here helps me so I can squeeze that muscle, switch sides. So keep doing the exercise. I'm going to show you. So if I'm going through here to just doing here, the only thing that's changing is how I'm squeezing that rope, you can say. Right here I'm squeezing the rope down. I'm squeezing it out. Still working that tricep though. Hopefully that motivates you to lift some heavy weight. And time. So let's apply that right now. 1.5 minutes. See if we can apply that movement. Flicking the wrist. Feeling that tricep. Ready? We're just going to work just like this, like we did in the warm-up. And go. Work on tightening it up, boom, and it throws it out. Then I relax at the end of that contraction, let it pop back for me. To keep the elbow from messing up, that's why we flick it up. That'll keep it from hyperextending. Here, there's no pressure on it here. Any pain in the shoulders, take the punches down. If even then you still got pain in the shoulders, just work on throwing it out just regular, just like this. Tighten, tighten, tighten. We just don't throw so hard to protect the elbow. It should be intense. You should be acting like you had a rope tied to weight and you're pushing to pull that weight up to 100 pounds. So many different ways to throw these punches and make it as intense as you want, even though I'm just throwing punches. 30 seconds left. Hope you're not cheating yourself, y'all. Make it burn. Come on. And then you stay in that fire for a long time. And then when that fire burns out, you're a changed person. And time. Going back to the abs. We're just going to do some side reaches here. We're going to try to put some speed to it. If you need to, just keep the elbow bent. Hit us on right here. time. 2 more exercises, y'all. Next one, I'm a big proponent of flexibility. We usually work out hard enough, we don't get no flexibility, so this one's gonna be all about straddle. When you come down, opposite hand of the foot. When I come up though, I'm gonna make sure I squeeze my glutes to pop me up and my back muscles. So I come down and let's start. Squeeze the back and the glutes. If you need, you're just right here on your thigh. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I can make this as intense as I want. And relax. Exercise isn't about killing yourself. It's not about wearing out your heart. It's about knowing what your body needs. 5 seconds. There's not a right way to do it. Do what your body needs. Back to some flexibility, y'all. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the back. Come on, you got it. They tell you it's hard, but it's simple. I just move, right? The hardest thing that we make comes right here. It's not anybody else to blame. It's not about your circumstances, because it's easy. Opportunity everywhere. You're gonna relax. You have to find it. Sometimes you gotta fight for it. Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff to get to it. There's all sorts of quotes and stuff for that. But opportunity's there if you look and if you try hard to find it. All right, we're going for a whole minute. Here we go. Go. So for future reference, keep moving. You can always put your hands in something. You keep moving. And if you put your weight, your hands on something, you're taking pressure off your knees. So if you feel anything in your knees, it's a good thing. Sometimes when you feel things doesn't mean it's bad, because you're readjusting things. Stuff in the body is stretching and changes are being made. It's not used to it. So sometimes you need a little bit of some, you don't want to feel so much. I mean, it is smart to put your hands on an incline, take some pressure off your kneecaps, and then from there I can reach down and touch. If I have a chair or something like that, I hope you're still moving. 10 seconds left. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the back. Feel real loose after this. 3, 2, 1, relax. Back to our boxing move. So we kind of worked on what it looks like to dip and hit, to go down and squat and hit, or a lunge. Next one, let's work on slipping and hitting. So I slip one side, punch, boom, I'm reset it right here in the middle. Then I drop to the other side, come up and punch, reset. So slip, I punch, as it pulls back to my center line. Slip, punch, center line. Slip, punch, slip, punch, reset. Slip, punch, reset. Slip, punch, reset. There you go. Make sure you make them 3 distinct moves. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. You got it. Mess around with it if you want to. I can slip. Start loosening the legs now. Wherever my abs twist, my body kind of follows. Kind of lift off the floor. My bad. Slip. Slip, punch. Slip, punch. Your abs should be sore tomorrow if you do this right. It takes practice to do it right. And relax. 15 seconds. We're going for our ab move this time. We're just doing the other side. So from last time, keep my arms up to work my arms, work my shoulders. Feel how the core tightens up. So whip your leg and your arms together. Go. Time. All right, y'all, your last strengthening move. Going jumping jacks, in and out. Purpose for this exercise. So not only squeeze your back backwards, but squeeze it down at the end of that. And then we're gonna try to squeeze your chest as you come forward. Looks like this. Option 1, step with it. Option 2, hopping. You keep moving. Let me explain some things. So, just now I'm moving my arms here and here, right? I'm moving back and squeeze down. Every time they come back, I'm trying to externally rotate that shoulder. Being real aware of that. When I come forward, see if you can squeeze your chest. And then those two muscles are making that movement happen. 3, 2, 1, relax. Squeeze my back, arms relax. Arms relax. My back's doing the movement. I know how to squeeze my chest. Arm, chest moves the arm. So let's try it out. You're either stepping or you're hopping with it. Extra. Moving that thumb backwards. Make sure you're externally rotated. I'm trying to engage all those back muscles. Seconds, share. Come on. Time. Think you can do that for a minute? Of course you can. Remember to always modify the exercise if you need to. The slower you go, it's kind of better because you can really focus that you're doing the movement right and coordinate it. So if I need to, I slow it down. Really feel those muscles and go. We got it, man. We got it. Beautiful thing. You realize nothing's that hard to do. You just got to start it. You start it, then you enter that zone. Just like with working out in reps. I was trying to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes of it. Push yourself to try to do 15 minutes without taking a break. If you're studying something, if you're exercising, whatever it is you need to do. And little by little, your brain changes. I know you realize that your brain can change. So the more you do something, the more it's going to become a part of you. The easier it becomes because you're changing your brain. Just make sure you change those thoughts along with it. 6 seconds left. You can always talk to yourself. All right, let's work on a combo. 2 hooks, 2 uppercuts. Are you ready? Go. Stir in the pot. Boom. Hit him to the head. Hit him to the body. Head, body. Now as you're going through these motions, start thinking about your muscles. Am I squeezing my bicep and my back? Bicep, bicep. Do I feel my abs twisting and twisting, twisting and twisting? Do I feel like I'm pushing off of the floor, squeezing my glutes? That's a good one. Fight of your life, champ. Always give it 100%. Then I modify it when I need to. Tai Chi slow, you know? And time. Next ab exercise. All right, next one, bringing that opposite knee to the elbow. So feel that crunch, pull together, tighten, switch, tighten. Work on your balance, put some speed to it. Be aware of how you bring your knee up and down. Comes up and twist, down and twist. Keep moving. Uh-oh. And time. Grab some water if you need it. We are done with this video. Proud of you. Good job. Those of you that stuck with it to the end. Small stretching now. Arm across the chest. Pull it. When you do this, you're just not holding your arm here like a baby. You're pulling that shoulder blade out of that socket. Try to grab and pull. You can always grab something and then twist into it. So you're trying to kind of rip this arm out. Other side. So find where you feel like you can pull. Stretch that bad boy. Next one, grabbing that wrist behind your back. Straighten your elbows, pop your chest up. Watch how my shoulders pop back in those sockets where they should be, but they're not there because when I was younger, I didn't work on engaging my back. You know, we didn't have drills like trying to put a book on your head and balance it. If you're grabbing one wrist, switch and grab the other wrist. So if you don't have posture like this, and you're not working on this on a daily basis, leads to shoulder problems, back problems, and etc. So what do? We do rows and lat pull downs. Have my chest just like this. Shoulders should be sitting back, not sitting forward. All right? Got the upper body. Let's take it back here. Let's do some cat-cows. Around the back. This one's proven to be the best back relief exercise. But of course, not everybody's the same, so if it doesn't work for you, you can always try to twist out your back. And relax. We want to stretch out these lats, because these lats can lead to shoulder problems as well. Coming in, lean into the side, you can keep your elbow bent. Just see if you can feel the stretch right in here. Put your hand on your hip to support your lower back. Then you should be extending out this way. Just not collapsing on my spine. I'm trying to actually reach to the top of my head. Other side. Relax. Back down to the legs. So option one, hands on your thighs, push your hips back. Take it down as low as you want. And finally, option two, let your head and neck relax. Option three, see if you can pull your head through your legs. Almost. When you come up, use your hands or make sure you're squeezing your glutes to pop your hips up to get you up safely without using your lower back. Cross one foot over the other. Come down, see if you can feel that stretch in your calves. So remember, we got option one, option two on here. Hold that a little longer if you need to. Switch. When I say if you need to, what that means is you're trying to hold this stretch long enough to see if you can feel some relaxation in those muscles. Feel how they loosen up. In the beginning, if you're not doing that, are you really stretching? Everything takes time. Come up. You can find a wall. You can put the ball of your foot on that wall. Pull your upper body in. Feel the stretch in your calf. Or you can come down, grab here, and then pull. Feel the stretch in my calf. Otherwise, this would be the wall, and I would be pulling my body into it. Notice how high my toe is. It's not down here. Not going to feel the stretch. It's got to be up high. If it is down here and you're feeling the stretch that tight, you're pretty tight. You need to be doing the stretch a lot more. All right, we can switch. Remember, when I'm talking, you're always moving. If you have an elevation, you can put your leg on that elevation, just like I'm about to show you. If not, try to find something to balance on. Put that ankle on your thigh or on your elevation, and then I'm trying to drop my chest over this foot. Feel the stretch along your glutes and your hip. Switch. always good to work on balance. How do you tell somebody's age? Is it by their numbers? Is it by the wrinkles on their face? No, it's by their balance and their flexibility. That's how you tell your real age. So don't forget to try to balance every day. Last stretch is your straddle. Let's get 2 more stretches in. Your straddle here. Option 1, push your hips back, hands on your thighs. Option 2, you can come down to the floor. And then option 3, take it to one side. You can take it to the other. Squeeze your glutes to come up. Last stretch, your hip flexor. Keep my hands on my thighs. I want to try to stay up here though. Work my strengthening and my stretching. Stretching is helped by the strengthening, so the longer I can hold this, the more that muscle is going to relax and stretch out for me. So I got to push through it and endure. If you need to, use that incline. Put my hands on the incline. Take some pressure off my legs. Right here. And switch to the other side. One more time, man. Thank you, Baylor, Fitwell. Thank you, Movies, Waco. And thank you for watching the video. Any questions, message me on whatever platform you can find, and I'll answer those questions for you. Hopefully I look forward to meeting you guys out there in the Waco streets. And hope to see you again real soon. Love making these videos. Thank you very much again. Have a great day.